October 25th, Wright? Anything? Agency. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know, that little bit of advice you gave me? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you remember that, but now how about relaxing a little? Relax? Not gonna happen. Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. I felt completely hopeless. If it were for their confessions, But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? Oh, I can't lose it all. Not now. You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale. I can't just stand around here. I'm gonna finish the investigation. Can't it wait? I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties. Thanks, but I'd better get going. Save me one for when I get back. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Judy at the detention center first, right away. No, wait, I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Rape. I'd better go too. No problem. You two be careful. Poor cookies. I want a cookie. Give me freshly baked cookie, even if they're out of magic panties. October 25th, detention center, visitor's room. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Oh, where we go from here? Well now, fancy meeting you here. Oh, Professor Means. What brings you here? I asked him to come. He arrived just a little bit before you. I want to ask him something, but first, Athena. I want to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. She was calling me Athena until just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control. Athena, Don't worry! I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence. About that... Athena... I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. Huh? I myself only just heard of this a moment ago. Oh, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No! I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. Junie! I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? Let me examine. Why change layers? Athena, do you actually think you or Robin could have committed this crime? The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out. I was afraid you'd say that. Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat. But how can you possibly prove that all three of them are innocent? I am a results-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. The end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means. I really don't like the sound of that. I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe my friends are innocent too. Alright. That's how you really feel. We'll respect your decision. Apollo! But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions? Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation? Yes, of course, I am your lawyer, after all. There's that smile again. Why does it always creep me out? Why did you confess? Not your confession, Junie. It's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you? Yes, I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had to help my friend. You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you are convicted of a crime? No, I didn't do it because of the rule. I did it because she's my friend. Why is there discord in their voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the three of them is on the rocks? There's more here than meets the eye. The trio's friendship. When did you three first become friends? Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about. There's that proof of friendship thing again. Just wish this were as simple as that. We even have proof of our friendship. Yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. But the situation kind of changed recently, when the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results. Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Fortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift among our students. At some point, we stopped talking about it. Well, that meant fewer arguments. It also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be. I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. Seems the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as I thought. Jennifer, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject. Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder. Ginny, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Was that a lie? I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on the stage costume until 7. That's it? You didn't go anywhere else? No, nowhere else. If we were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's gotta be hiding something else. Ginny, do you remember this picture? Yes, but something's wrong here. Wrong? Oh, what's wrong? I took this picture around 6 o'clock, which was before I left the art room. But the clock here says it's just after 7. By 7, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture. I guess we better go check the art room. Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder. Gavin O'Connor. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh. Yes, I did. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Is she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? Alright, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30? At 8:30, huh? That's over an hour after when the crime supposedly took place. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I couldn't tell. But I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all that hard work, they were finally finished. Oh, right! Those statues that Robin made, so they were covered in white sheets? Ginny, are you okay? Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all. Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case, but it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off. Hold it! Ginny! And Professor Means, I have a proposal. A proposal? Wait, this is another one of your crazy... By sundown today! Yes? I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice. Wait a second. Don't drink my name. We're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery. What? And we're gonna bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. I see. So it has come to this, has it? If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then, you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Means. I have no objections, so as long as Juniper's satisfied with this arrangement. Okay, but only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Athena, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time. Junie, it's way too early to thank me, but you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this. Very well, I will see you back here at sundown. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency, so... Don't be silly, I find it all rather thrilling. Now let's meet here again later. If you'll excuse me, I'd better go. Okay, see you later! But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not to lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Ugh! Don't let me thinking about that! What kind of investigation I do? I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what. Any ideas? Only the 3 mock trial participants could have moved the body before it started. That's why a killer must be Robin, Hugh, or Juniper. Right, and that means at least one of them is lying. To make matters worse, I have a feeling each one of them is hiding some sort of secret. We'll have to bring all the light. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. About the murder. Today's trial focused on the day of the crime and the actions of those involved. Yeah, like when the voice was recorded, who went to the art room, and when. If we analyze the info we have, we should be able to ID the killer. There's no lead in these legs. I've been training for a day like this. Okay, on my mark. Ready, set. No running for me. I'm done trying to keep up with you. No. Ah. Just leave Apollo's face like. Argh. Okay, move. Right. Right, anything, agency. Let me examine. Any ideas? Hungry, Athena? You haven't had lunch yet, right? Well, it's a virtual snack bar and my magic mayonnaise, chocolate, cookies, chips, snackos, you name it. Not the most appetizing place to keep snacks. You know, I'm hardly that hungry anymore. I'll just have some juice from the fridge. Great! I've been waiting to have you try drinking from my magic panties. Ugh, that's even worse. Maybe next time. I'm really busy with the investigation and all. Oh, you are? Well, when you get back, I'll have all sorts of things ready for you, my magic panties. That's the very thought that's making me shudder. I saw your debut fight, Athena. You look like an old pro out there. It wasn't nearly that good, but thanks. Oh, come on! You put a pit bull to shame. You sunk your teeth and then never let go. Sure. You explained your opponent's faults, and you split hairs like there was no tomorrow. Okay. It was amazing! I can't tell you the last time I was on the edge of my seat for a whole fight. Right. Trial equal boxing match equal trial? Okay, well that's what Trucy has to say. Let's go to the hallway, I guess. Oh, nothing here apparently. The lecture hall. Nothing here. Outdoor stage. October 25th, Themis Legal, almost said Themis. Themis Legal Academy outdoor stage. Ah! Is it my imagination, or did something just move? Hi. Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious? I'll have you know, I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence. I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand? I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress, but you needn't have asked for Lena. I'd intended to help from the start. You're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday. Talk. The stage. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen a stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. We'd also had some tricks up our sleeves to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this. Oh, the plans from yesterday. Was that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales are the school emblem. But what's with the number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something. Athena, Ixnay on the Ixay. That's Gavin's logo for Lane. Oh, and a nice pig light in her forehead. Really smooth. Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 rocking seriously hard. 9 for Lane. That's a G for Gavin. Not a 6, but whatever floats your pretty boat. So where is the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage. It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity. We had it specially made from heavyweight high-grade cloth. A missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved, yeah? Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was a Prosecutor Gavin. Statues. As you can see here in the stage plans. Right here we have the statue of me. And right here our Wright's statue. But little does that matter now. We see both lie in pieces thanks to you. Forehead. What did I ever do to you? Actually, the statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe you'll learn something new. Picking up the pieces of a shattered Rockstar. Tongue? That's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere. Yay! Let's do this. Schnell! Is this an investigation, or am I interrupting a German language club's social event? Okay. Examine. Alright, I can examine things! Banner. 67? Wow, this school festival goes way back. Oh, look! Except some of the sign isn't written, it's embroidered. There's a warning in even smaller embroidery. Embroidered sign lovingly crafted by the Handicrafts Club. Keep dry. The sign is outside. What happens if it rains? I don't know. This is fine for a rock concert, but a nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom? Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic for Lynn? And the waning crest of the moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle. 3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined. A bit too far away to get a good look. Maybe we should try a different angle. Wow, they built a witness stand too, even though it's just a temporary stage. But I think they're still working on it. Let's see what this notice says. Caution, pedestal features a high-speed rotation mode. Activate with care. This thing spins? There's even a prosecutor's bench here on the stage. Ah, the memories for Lane as a former Rockstar and a prosecutor. The prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and the fight. Picture it now, you with your silvery singing voice with hollow sweating bullets. Hey, how about picture me winning once in a while? The winner of the mock trial was to take the training seminar right here. You mean you or Robin? Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus. Before the mock trial. That means one of them must be the killer. That's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Jennifer one more time to persuade her to give us a name. Right, and that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose, but we can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key. How about that box? Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Hands off. I knew it. I'd know that voice anywhere. Oh, sure, Nora, I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear. Well, this is the future cardboard box technology support this, huh? Nothing else? It's not gonna let me examine the back, so... Boop. Boop. The body's gone. All that's left is a white outline. I never knew Professor Court personally. But seeing her reduced to a white outline leaves me cold inside. And the way she still lives on in messages she left behind. Like the strange way her body was posed and signs of her wrists being bound. You're right. Let's use her final messages to catch her killer. Okay. There's something else to examine here? No. Curious about that whole rotates at high speed thing. Huh. Oh, hi. Found one! A piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Are you saying that my pride is as fragile as a plaster of Paris? Looks like there are other large pieces scattered about. Okay, let's find what we can. Purple fragment added to the court record. What about here? Another piece of the statue, but there should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned. White fragment added. Ooh, I like the view. The judge can look down everything from up here. Yeah, not bad for a temporary stage. Is that so, Mr. Justice? Your judge act from the mock trial? I don't know why, but it kind of creeps me out. Wrong answer again, Mr. Justice. A penalty for a mock lawyer. Arrgh, that is not funny. Oh, hi. Look, there's your rival over there, Apollo. Ooh, Prosecutor Gavin. We've battled out a few times before, but I wouldn't call him. No, not him. I meant that speaker over there. Can output massive blasts of sound that rival your cords of steel. I have other things to do to compete with a speaker, so just forget it. Nothing else? No. No. Over here. Oh, hello. Found another piece of the statue. There should still be somewhere. Let's leave no stone unturned. Well, fragment added. Hello. Here's a statue Robin made. It's been smashed to bits. There are some larger pieces. We might be able to put this one back together too. Yeah, but all I see are itsy-bitsy ones. I wonder what Mr. Wright would think. If he knew we put Prosecutor Gavin's statue back together but left his like this. We can always come back to it after the case is solved. I'll help you fix it. That's just gonna go back here. Nothing down below. Oh. Piece. And another piece of the statue. There should still be some more. Another white piece. Examine. The copy of the school paper with that story about the alleged love triangle. I wonder if people really waste their time reading this stuff. It's more popular than you think. What was that? I thought I heard something just now. You're just hearing things. It was nothing more than your ears playing tricks on you. Yeah. Oh, there's a piece over there. Looks like another piece of the statue. Thanks, Apollo. Snake's 5 pieces in all. I think we have all we're gonna find. Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. I think you might want to reword that. Oh, fragment added. Oh, of course, because I was already there. Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around. Yeah, let's see if we can put the statue back together. Alright, Apollo, you come over here and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this. We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange we put this statue back together? But look. What's with these, all these leftover white pieces? These look like they go together. And this one too. Athena, what do you think you're doing? Don't stop me now! Producer inside me wants to get out and have a good time. So, what is it? It's the goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. That's quite the feat you pulled off there, Frolin. Whew! Oh, that feeling you get after you work really hard on something. Oh, no! I knew who it was! I meant to ask what it's doing here. I'm not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans. Still, I could swear I've seen a statue somewhere before. Lady Justice added to the court or record. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues. I'm wondering about something this whole time. You didn't know that pole at the edge of the stage? You mean this? It has wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere. Impressive building fit for an impressive school. Yeah, and these beautiful walls are like a big blank canvas. See? My shoe prints leave really distinct marks. Cut that out before you get us in trouble. This wire is for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. Oh, so that's why the banner here looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime? Bingo for Lynn. It's still crawling with cops, though. Hey! Anyone in the art room? Oh no. Oh, it's you people! Ha ha ha! In justice we trust! It's Detective Wright! In justice we trust! Is that some kind of a greeting between you two? Detective Wright, can you lower that banner from there? Of course! Just leave it to me! How's that? Thanks, Detective! In justice we trust! Always glad to help. In justice we trust. So, is that some kind of a greeting between you two or not? Well, it looks like the banner's down now. Let's go take a look. Look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind. An unflappable banner? Hey, I like that! It goes perfect with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for this very stage. Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it. Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day. But you know, there are some things that have to be yield to forces beyond themselves. What a cruel world we live in. Hey, a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away. I got it! Yes! Great catch, huh? Looks like some kind of note. What does it say? October, Hugh, 120? Oh, what's that supposed to mean? A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score. I don't see how even Hugh can get beyond perfect. And for Lena, shall we inspect the banner again that has been unraveled? Hugh, scrap added to the court record. Okay. I already saw something on it. You're focusing on that and not on the big red stain on it. This is the emblem that's on Ginny's school uniform. Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. Hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem. Then I was on a wire connected to the art room. Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This stain might be from the victim's blood. School banner added to the court record. Oh. Hey, look what I made! Not bad, huh? You're like a recording artist who samples other people's work and calls it their own. I know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. In any case, we have a statue smasher in addition to a killer to catch now. And 9. I suspect they might be one and the same. I have a feeling I know what happened. The statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales and the sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, they want to fight, they've got one. Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Save the fighting for when we find our culprit. Whew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? There's just that one segment, so it seems out of place. It looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. They were never able to finish on account of the murder. We should take a look if you think it could be. Important. This track looks man-made. Also looks like it's just cutting into the ground, but okay. You're right, and it looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a big muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there? Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Looks like something is being dragged through here, and this is where it started. But whatever it was, it's long gone. That must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Oh, I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler, so this could be something important. Well, that's about it for the stage. Right, I think we better search the art room next. I think I'll hang around here for a while. But make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah? Find what? What else? A Gaviner's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know, it just might be connected to the case at hand. Really? Does he just want his banner back? Don't tell me. So in short, that's... Hey. That box! It just took off running. I have a pretty good idea who that is, as I suspect you do too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us. The maintenance area is over in that direction. After that box! October 25th, Themis Legal Academy Maintenance Area. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. I'm just an indie box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away. Hey, did you check boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I worked for so hard for, gone! Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? Failure as a reporter? I'm not thinking of it. Calling a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme. Yeah. Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day, and then cast aside the waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. I don't feel responsible for this, but now's a chance to pry her for information while she's vulnerable. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? You read me like a book? I wanna examine. Shoveling. Scuttlebutt. That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why did you run off like that? Take a look at this. Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag? Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the Governor's logo there. Was this the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. Don't look at me! I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackpool actually make a start to burn her box? Should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose. Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. Her fragments added to the court record. The depths of despair. Miriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here it goes. 5%, 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Can we stop her, Athena? Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it? Oh, no, my photos! Stop! Cancel! Abort! Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress. 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left. What are you gonna do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right. I know. Your photo technique. Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone. The memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Oh, Athena, that was cringeworthy. Hey, Miriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club, the only member, in fact. I know this will make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. Famous Herald and Famous Herald Extra returned to Miriam. And there's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live. Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin? Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. It's just they were so close ever since our freshman year. So, well. Oh, by the way, there's a kitty. I just noticed a kitty. Hi, kitty. Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. Oh, wait a second. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking. Objection! That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on their little trio. How can you possibly know that? That's one abused laptop. My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know! Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you. Huh? You have a laptop I could use? Sure, but on one condition. I want to ask Ginny, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them. Oh, what? What? Like, I could never do that. Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like good cop, bad cop, all rolled into one. Fine, I'll do it if that's what you want. Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop. Wait! It's not like I owe you anything, but here. Thanks. Oh, it's a set of pictures. Looks like they're setting up the stage. Yeah, I took them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place. Wow, you sure have an eye for photography. Well, I can make out anyway. These are the last two photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours. Stage setup photos added to the court's record. Can I look at those? I'll look at those. You're on scary lawyer lady. That's cool. Details. So both banners were there. And Professor Means is here too. The 6:01 and 6:03 p.m. Okay. I'll see your hand, scary lawyer lady. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next? Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible. Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find them. Let me examine! Okay, move. Oh, okay, the art room is open now. Let's go to the hallway. Oh, we got something in the hallway. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy, 1F hallway. But you know what? Before we find out who is in the hallway, call it good there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, share, liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps for keeping content like this and more. Found links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. Thank you, Capcom Creators, for the code. Until next time, this is Rinian T signing out. Bye!